Welcome everybody to TTP's Year of Wanderlust. I'm on day 188 of my Year of Wanderlust. I am now in Transylvania, and then doing a day trip right now from Brasov, and I'm in a fortified church called Prejmer. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you can take a look around me. So there's the church. There's the church behind me, and then as you can see, all around us is the fortification around it. Apparently, this church, the fortification itself, was built back in the 1300s, and then the church was about the 1500s. So this place is roughly about 700 years old, and as you can see, it's pretty well maintained. I've just left Bucharest, and oddly enough, I've came down with some kind of cold or whatever. So hopefully, just gonna take some medicine. Maybe I'll take a few shots of tequila to try and see if it can help me make me feel better. The fortification itself, as you can see, is about 3 levels, and apparently there's about 400 rooms for provisions. So this is actually one of the, what do you say? One of the best preserved. I'm gonna go here. One of the best preserved fortified church in Transylvania, and well, I guess in Romania and in the world in general. Because I mean, I've traveled to a lot of places, but this is the first time I've seen that they built a fortification around a church. Let's see if we can. I don't think I can go into any of these buildings. I have no idea where I'm going. Anyways, so far I'm quite pleased with what I've seen in Transylvania. I guess in the next couple of days I'll give you a review of Brasov. But I'm really liking Brasov, and I haven't really been able to see it that much either. But it definitely has a charm to it, you know. And I don't think there's anything I can go this way. All right. Anyways. So day 189, I have passed the 6-month mark. I should have done a video on the 6th month, but to be honest, when I was in Bucharest, I was quite lazy. I didn't really want to do anything. I just rested a lot. Let me switch to this end. I just rested a lot and did a little bit of partying. But yeah, can't believe it, man. 6 months. Let's see what this is. 6 months of traveling, and I'm heading into one of the granaries, I believe. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this. There's something behind me. Yeah, this is a granary where they grind stuff. Anyways, I've got 6 months done, and tentatively I have 6 months left to go. This is pretty cool. I'm like the only person here right now. Yeah, this is a nice place. You know, I always say that, by now I figured I would know quite a bit about traveling and everything, but I'm not gonna lie. Being here in Romania just really showed how ignorant I am when it comes to how many other sites and places there are. I mean, just Europe alone, that most people have not heard of. Like, before coming here to Brasov and even here to Prejmer, I don't know about these places at all. You know, it was my friends told me about this, and then coming here and then doing some quick research allowed me to. Look at this. All this is in German and Romanian. Why is nothing in English? You know, I thought myself to be quite well informed, but apparently not, because this is actually pretty cool. And I have never heard about it before in my life. Like, I thought I heard about everything in Europe, but what this trip has taught me in the past 6 months is that everyone is always so concerned about visiting Paris, Berlin, Amsterdam, and everything. And while those cities are great in and of itself, I guess, I mean, you really have to go off the beaten path. Literally, I mean, it's kind of cliche, but you know, you really have to go off the beaten path to really, go into each one of these individual countries and see, what is there. I mean, if I hadn't come to Romania, I would have not heard of this. Oh, this little nice fortified church. I would have not heard of Brasov. So, it really gives me an inspiration. Well, not inspiration, I guess, but look at that. They're all numbered. It really gave me what'd you say? Justification? Yeah, justification for this trip that I'm doing now. I'm really glad I'm here. I'm really happy I got the opportunity to do this. I recommend for all of you guys to try and do it. I mean, you don't have to do it for 1 year. Do it for 6 months. Do it for 4 months. But the shorter your trip is, though, the more you should try to avoid all of the mainstream places, right? So when you go to Romania, get away from Bucharest, go to Brasov, Sibiu, this fortified church. If you go to Croatia, fine, Dubrovnik is really nice, but the Šibenik, Zadar, etc., etc. So, but that's why if you can travel longer, you have a more opportunities to be able to see the big sites and the small sites, which is I think why I'm happy I'm doing 1 year. Actually, speaking of the 1 year, so apparently I've been below budget, so I think I might have enough for a year and a half. So we'll see. So that's the church behind me. That is the church. And this is the fortification. And it's really crazy. Like each room. You can follow me. Like, I mean, if you store this with grain and everything, you can probably keep people alive for a month. Well, like one person a month. But then look at how many rooms there are, and they're all numbered. So I think there's about 400 rooms here on 3 stories, or 4 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So there are 4 stories there, counting the first story. So there you go. So this is me. I'm signing off now from Prejmer, a UNESCO World Heritage Fortified Church, and signing off. And I'll talk to you guys in a couple of days when I show you guys Brasov. Bye.